Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be doing my, I really almost said October, my November makeup favorites. Oh my gosh, so I never film the day that I'm uploading, but today I am because, whoa, this past week has been a whirlwind, a lot. And so I'm trying to get better. I need to find my groove a little bit better, like film and upload and have like videos on backup and stuff like that, because I usually don't. I'm usually really good at filming the week prior and then uploading that week, but this past week, girl, was not it. So yeah, either way, I'm talking forever. I shouldn't. So if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's just get started. So I do this every month. I post the products that I've been using the month the most, that I've been reaching for. This past month though, I was just moving into my first apartment and stuff like that. I wasn't reaching for a lot of stuff or the same stuff very often, but when I would sit down, what I kind of based this favorites off of is when I would sit down and I would say, all right, I'm gonna film a video today. What makeup do I want to wear? If it wasn't a video that I needed like to put makeup on for. And so these are the products that I was like, oh, I really want to wear this, or like I was torn between these two because I was like, oh, I love them both so much. And what was I reaching for, basically? So those are these products. Yeah, we're gonna go in order, I guess, from base to the end. First things first is primer. I still am loving my Rare Beauty primer. I'm almost halfway done with it. I'm just obsessed. It's so good. It's beautiful, and it's one of my favorites, my holy grails. I'm obsessed with it. I've also been really loving, you can see, the Milk Hydro Grip primer, the Hydro Grip primer. This combination is so good. I really like, you know, some days I really want to be glowy, but some not every day. And so today I'm not super glowy. I'm a lot glowier from my highlighter than I am from anything else, and that's because I have like the Milk stuff on. And so I really love having both of the options. They're both minis, so I could probably use them up next year, which is great because I need to use up a lot more makeup, girl. But I'm just going to talk about setting sprays because they kind of go hand in hand. I've also been really liking the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick the primer because I like the way the primer makes my skin look as well. Not that I don't like the way the skin looks, but I feel like it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do that much except set your makeup. I have it on right now and it makes my makeup look very, very set, but not matte, but set. And it lasts a really long time. It's just like, I just normally don't, that's not normally a necessity. So this is one that I will reach for when I need it to last really long, which is going to be awesome, but it's just not an everyday product. But I've enjoyed it for when I want it to be an everyday, like a very long lasting setting spray, you know what I mean? Does that make sense, girl? I've also been obsessed with the ABH Dewy Set Setting Mist. I've of course been using my Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa Setting Mist, of course, but like this is a close second. I think I like the Huda Beauty a little bit more. This one's a little bit more oily, if you will. I don't want to say oily because that sounds bad, but it's just a little bit different. And I like the Huda Beauty one better because it's a little bit more like milky, I guess, if you will. And so it's just, there's a slight difference, and I really love this one though. It's so good. If you don't, if you've never tried it and you want something glowy and you don't like the Huda Beauty or something like that, you might really like this because it takes your skin there, girl. Takes it there. And so I'm obsessed. Love her. All right, next is foundation, and I have a few here because they were all different like occasions. I feel like Profusion Feel Good Skin, you guys have seen me use this a lot on my channel. I just love it. It's so good. It's such a good medium coverage foundation that looks skin-like, and it's the perfect like name, Feel Good Skin. And it's just perfect because it feels so nice on the face. It looks like skin, feels like skin, and it doesn't feel heavy, but it still gives you that medium coverage. So it's perfection. Obsessed, in love. Yes. I also have been really loving, again, still my Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. You know, the one day I was just kind of like, I just want something good. Like, I don't want to have to fight with it, anything like that. I was kind of over trying to make my Project Pan items work, and so I was just like, I just want something good. And I was just like, Tarte Maracuja never fails me. Obsessed, in love. I probably could use this little guy up too, so that's awesome. And then this one surprised me a lot, but I've really been loving it, the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Now it's a lot less coverage than the foundation, which I loved a while ago. The shade I have is too dark for me, so I do still love the finish of it. I just don't wear it a lot because the shade is really bad. I'm very pasty, if you can't tell. And I've been really freaking obsessed with this, loving it. I'm not wearing any of these today because I have a new one that I'm wearing, but I'm still freaking obsessed, in love. It's so good. Ugh, yes, so good. All right, next, so this is the only concealer, but this is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. This is the newest concealer that I've tried, and I'm wearing it today. I really like it. It's not the most full coverage concealer ever. You know, it still lets some skin underneath peek through here, but it is buildable. So if I went in with another layer, it would cover that up a lot more. And I just personally don't. I like a lighter coverage concealer. I think it looks just more natural. But I've really been loving it. If you can find your shade, I would just try it. It's so good. It's very hydrated. It's very like brightening. It literally is brightening, and it covers up enough. For me, at least, if you like any of my concealers that I like, you will love this. Enough said. Oh, I forgot a primer. Sorry, I forgot to also talk about the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. Dude. Well, first of all, look at my dent in there because I love it. I love to hit it on my T-zone, and it just smooths out the skin. I don't know if you can tell. It just looks so smooth in my T-zone, and I love it. I mean, my whole face looks smooth, but you know, here is where, like, you know, a lot of it just starts to cake up, foundation and stuff, but this literally just smooths it out, makes it feel baby soft, the whole nine, and it looks so good. So I'm obsessed. This is very expensive. Don't think it's a necessity, but I think like if you can get it on a sale, get it in the Tarte custom kit or something like that, I would try it because it's really good. I just would never repurchase it because this is expensive. That's expensive. All right, next let's go in with face products. I don't have too many face products. I haven't been buying that many. But yes, I've been loving the Kokie, oh my freaking gosh, Soft Glow Highlighter. It's in the shade Heavenly. I got this in an Ipsy, and dude, it literally is a soft glow highlighter. It just gives you the nicest, prettiest soft glow, but it's still like in certain sunlights, it's like bam. It's so beautiful. It like melts into the skin. This formula melts so well into the skin. It is absolute perfection. And Kokie like really is surprising me because they have some hidden gems that are freaking bomb. And so I need to like go like test out. If you guys have any Kokie favorites, definitely comment them down below so I can try them. But because some of them like I've tried and I didn't love, and so I kind of wrote the brand off, but I still love the concealer. And this second product here that I love, I just need to try more from Kokie, so let me know, girl. I've also been loving the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Bali. Again, this is one that when I'm like, okay, what do I want to wear? I just always reach for this one. I feel like it's drying out, and I'm not sure if it's because I use a brush with it, and so it's very weird, but I do love to use the e.l.f. Putty Blush, the Putty Primer Applicator. It's really good for blush as well. You just dip it in. Don't scoop it, just dip it and put it on. It's great. Here's a shade here. It's like the prettiest like terracotta warm shade, and it looks so good on the cheeks, like with every single look ever. And so I've just been obsessed. The formula's bomb. You just stamp it in and stamp it on. It's so easy. I haven't tried it with a sponge yet though. I probably should do that. But again, the shade Bali, they don't write the shades on here, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen e.l.f. do in my life. But so I wrote it on there. So just so you know. All right, and then the last face product is just Jouer blush palette. This Jouer blush palette. Oh, so freaking obsessed, it's not even funny. I don't like the middle shade, the highlighter in here, and I'm glad I tried it because I feel like I would have had like major FOMO if I would have got the full blush palette. But it's just all shimmer, and so I don't wear it a lot, and I probably will wear it like, you know, when I really want a beaming highlighter and just hit it on the tops of the cheeks, but it's not a good like all over highlighter because it's just all shimmer. But the blush is in here, boy. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing this shade, which is the shade Garnet, and the shade Crystalline. I think these two mix. I mix these like every day and just wear them, and they're so good. I'm just truly obsessed. And it works with any blush, any brush that you have that fits in here. It works very well. I've been using this one. I've been using a stippling brush, a fluffy brush, the whole nine, and it just looks so good. I really like the shade Kiss Me as well. I don't dip into the rest too much just because I feel like the pinkier ones might look better with in the summer, springtime. The ones right now, the deeper ones, are like more the fall-esque ones, but the formula is so bomb, and I'm so glad that I got it because I would have been missing out, girl. I would have been missing out, and I'm so sad. I would have been so sad. All right, next let's go in with eyes. So I've been wow, I don't have that many. I probably could pick an eyeshadow palette, but I feel like I rotated them all really like a lot. Like I did a review on I did a first impressions with the Tarte Mandalorian palette, the Child's palette, and I really like it, but it's like I used it once, and so it's not really a favorite. Today I'm wearing the Kylie, the bronze palette, which again, it's like I just put it on, it's not a favorite, so I've been doing that a lot, using new palettes or like one palette a day, so that's why. Sorry, tangent over. But I've been loving the Tarte Rainforest of the Seaglass like liquid eye in the shade Sweet Life. Bro, it's on my eyes today, so I don't even need to swatch it. It is so pretty with any look. Like I could throw pinks on, put this on, it looks pretty. Purples looks gorgeous. Like oranges, gorgeous. Every color with this eyeshadow looks so good. And in here it's kind of scary because it looks just like orange, but I swear it's not like that. It's literally like it's literally what's on my eyes, and so it's so perfect. It doesn't crease, it doesn't budge, it just looks stunning all the way up. What I like to do is put it a little above my crease though, so that it doesn't cut off when I open my eyes, because I have like hooded eyes a little bit. And so that's just a trick, is just to put it a little bit higher so that it looks like your eyelids are a little bit bigger. And so bomb, I'm obsessed. I wouldn't get more of them. Maybe I'd get a different, like maybe one other, but I don't wear them like a lot because I have hundreds of eyeshadow palettes. Okay, I don't have 100, but I have so many eyeshadow palettes. Like I don't need a lot of those, but I do really like them. You know, do really like this when I reach for it. All right, 2 mascaras I've been obsessed with. Of course, I've been also obsessed today. I'm wearing my Lights Camera Lashes. Love that girl. Always a favorite. But these 2 surprised the living crap out of me because I was not expecting to love them. First off, Kosas, the Big Clean Mascara. I love this mascara. It gives you that girly, wispy lash that's full and juicy, and it's so good. And the wand is so odd, but I really like it. It really pushes your lashes up there, lifts it up. It is so good. Also, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. I didn't expect to love this because the first time I used it, I didn't love it. But once I tried out, oh my gosh, girl, it was beautiful, and I was shook to the core. It really sucks because I need to find a drugstore mascara that is comparable, because these are so good. And I really like the Ice and Slush Princess, but these are like, you can see, they just look like false lashes. All of these look like false lashes, and it's perfection. And so I was just really shook to the core because I was not expecting to love these so much, and I do. All right, and then last but not least, I've gotten so many lip products, but you know, all of them just end up being used once and then put away. But this one I just want to wear every day. This is the Patrick Ta Major Glow Lip Shine in the shade She's Expensive. I'm wearing it today over a lip liner, of course, but it looks so pretty. I love the way it looks. You can see it's just juicy, it's fresh, but it's not super glittery or chunky glitters. Even though the tube looks pretty glittery, when it's on its own, it is more glittery, but it's not like chunky glitters where you're like tasting like little things. It's not like that. So it's so smooth, so perfect. The best, one of the best glosses that I've tried ever. Do I think it's worth money for a gloss? No. It's expensive. She's expensive, but you know, if you want to splurge, you want a nice gift, you know, or something like that, this is so good and I love it. And yes, I told my brother, oh my gosh, my Colourpop was having a sale, and I told my brother, because he has me for Christmas this year, and I was like, oh my gosh, please, like Colourpop is having a sale, super cheap, you can get me one of those and I'll be very happy. And so I sent them my palettes. Him and my sister were looking on the website together. I sent him my palettes that I have from Colourpop already, and so that he didn't give me the same one. And so I'm hoping I get a new palette for Christmas, even though I got a lot this month. Okay, so the quote for today is a quote from my cousin. He just actually passed away, but they were saying this at his funeral, and it was just so good. He said, the Bible is a long book, but you can sum it up in 3 words. And he said, God is love. And so I hope that you all remember that. God is love. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.